Good morning, everyone. This is All Media and Access News. I just want to talk a little bit about the Junior Guzman-Felix situation. To be honest with you, I do believe that the media is misleading people, and at the same time, they haven't even really been talking about the remaining suspects, which so far is only 12, and it looks like that's where they stopped at. It's supposed to be 16 or 17, and nobody else has been arrested, and they haven't even spoken about it. Yesterday, it was told that the store is going to reopen with new owners. Well, to me, I honestly believe that it's not going to be new owners, but it's going to be relatives of the last store worker that was working there that actually didn't help Junior when he was killed. So, it's really nerve-wracking, and I find it very disrespectful, and I do believe that people are going to go against it, and they're going to protest. The NYPD is supposed to be looking for suspects, and instead they're allowing the store to reopen. I find it very disrespectful. I also find it very disrespectful that this Stephanie young girl, after petition's been signed with over 100,000 signatures, including mine, she hasn't been arrested for anything, and possibly not even questioned. Maybe put under witness protection. I don't know for what reason. I've seen Facebook posters of her. She blames herself for what happened to Junior, but she's not even being charged because of an NYPD Explorer program that has nothing to do with Junior being killed. At the same time, this Jason kid, the one that texted Junior for the $5, also Leandra, which is Junior's mother, has stated that they questioned him and he has nothing to do with it, which I really don't believe that. I believe he's under witness protection. Another person, Michael Sosa Reyes, the man that was inside the store when Junior was killed, went to Dominican Republic. They're stating that they arrested him in Dominican Republic, that his supposedly mother turned him in, and he was extradited back to the United States. We haven't heard anything from him. Now, I know people aren't blind or stupid or slow. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to, realize that they're not doing anything to find the other suspects. There's about 4 or 5 more out there, and they haven't been caught. And it just reminds me to when Jose Munoz, the man that's also was related to Stephanie, is responsible for 2 other killings. They haven't spoken about that either. Instead, they had arrested an innocent bystander that was walking by with his girlfriend drinking a can of soda. So it's like, what exactly are they doing? I honestly believe and feel that they're trying to make us forget about what happened. They want us to be comfortable with the fact that 12 suspects have been caught and they've been brought to face judgment and they've been indicted, and that's about it. The sex tape has disappeared in thin air. And at the same time, when trial begins, we won't even be able to see what was going on, what's going to be going on inside the courtroom. Now, O.J. Simpson, was a damn criminal. He killed what, 2 or 3 people. Went on a highway speed chase. And he was a superstar, movie star, football star, and they brought his ass into court, and the media was always inside the courtroom. So because the suspects don't feel comfortable with cameras on them and reporters taking pictures of them, when this asshole Jose Munoz was shown holding guns and taking pictures and making music videos and playing tough guy and responsible for 2 other killings, now he's scared to have the media in there and pictures being taken of them when they're inside protective custody inside Rikers Island. We've seen it all. They're trying to make us forget about what happened. And everyone needs to stand up and speak up. Speak up. You know what I'm saying? If you have your own YouTube channel, you need to speak up and remind people what they're trying to do. Because honestly, I don't do this because my mind tells me. I do it because my heart tells me. Because there be times when I'm just relaxing and chilling and something in my heart tells me get up and talk. It's like God is giving me a purpose to get up and talk. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to stop. I'm upset. I'm pissed. I feel like the district attorney is protecting this Stephanie and this Michael guy and this Jason guy and where the hell are the other 4 or 5 suspects that were caught on video. They were running, they were scattering like damn roaches. They try to picture Junior as a bad person, even though he wasn't innocent. And he did make mistakes that I mentioned in my other videos, you know, and they're just trying to picture him as this person that we need to just get over with. You know, watching the video with him being put 6 feet under is like, it breaks my heart. And it breaks millions of people's hearts. But this is not the only case where they've tried to make us forget. Look at Kanika Jenkins. She was thrown in a freezer in the basement. Like, they release footages, but they release them by bits and pieces. Like, they editing things. Like, they don't want us to know the truth. The public does deserve to know the truth because we do care. These young people could have been our kids. You understand? They could have been our kids. So I'm not going to stop talking. Recently, Nia Wilson was killed by a white supremacist in the BART train station in Oakland, California. She was 18 years old, a young girl. She wasn't innocent either. So instead of the media putting up a picture of her being a nice person, no, instead they take an Instagram picture of her holding a gun to her ear. So we all can think and feel that she possibly deserved what happened to her. You know, it's like a color thing, like a racial thing. What's next? They're gonna have the white supremacist guy that killed Nia Wilson, and they're gonna try to put him as he has mental issues. Because that's what they do. I'm not trying to sound racist, but I'm just saying, us minorities, we always get looked at as a bad person, as the worst evil people in the world. But when these white people do things, either they mentally insane or they didn't mean to do it, or, you know, they have good lawyers and all this money suddenly, it's not right at all. As a people, we need to unite together, stick together, learn to respect and love each other. I'm really tired of people, you know, going against each other. That's what the government wants, to divide and conquer. They're going to continue to try to divide us to go against each other. But it's up to us to unite together and stand up for what's right, whether you're Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, black. It doesn't matter where you're from, Mexican, doesn't matter. We all bleed the same. And we need to have the same respect for each other and the same love for each other. That's how God wanted us to be. God created us in his own image, and it's only right that we separate ourselves from ignorance, because they're just going to continue to conquer. They have money to build prisons, but they don't have money to build schools. You understand? So it's just a lot going on that I need to continue to remind people, and that's what I'm going to do. God has given me a purpose to talk, and he's given me the right path and has guided me my whole entire life. And I've always asked what my purpose is, and I actually found it. It's to speak up for people that can't speak up for themselves. So please, I'm asking you guys, don't forget about Junior. Do not forget about him. Don't let the media mislead you. Don't feed into the bullshit that they're giving you. They're feeding us lies. The next court date is October 25th. I'm going to be there. If I can't go inside the courtroom, I'm going to be outside. I've contacted the district attorney. I wrote him a letter. I've emailed them, and I've left them a voicemail, which I have saved and recorded. I haven't gotten any responses back. And this is public information that we deserve to have. And they're not giving us anything. You know why? Because the district attorney also has a witness protection, which lets me know that they're protecting Jason, they're protecting Michael, they're protecting this Stephanie young girl. And they all should be held accountable. They all play a part, but instead they're being used for snitching. And then they're gonna be given a new identity. And what, move somewhere else? You can give them new identities, but you can't remove their image. We're always gonna know what they look like. So again, I'm asking you guys to please keep Junior in your prayers. Don't forget about him. You know, people need to protest if the store reopens. They need to protest. We need to get together and we need to stand up for what's right. At one point, the NYPD was doing what they had to do, and now it's like they're going against us and going against how we feel in order to help a business open up again. And that's a smack in the face. No matter how you put it, that's a smack in the face to all of us that are emotionally hurt about it and feel some type of way about what happened. And the store worker, it's gotta be a relative. It's gotta be a relative. Nobody is stupid. When you sign a lease, okay, it's hard for a lease to be broken unless there's a accurate reason. Some young kid was killed in the store. They don't have an accurate reason. They just feeding us bullshit. It's only been what, a month and 2 weeks since Junior passed away, and suddenly the store is reopening, and suddenly we don't hear anything about any other suspects. And Michael, Stephanie, and Jason, we haven't heard anything about them. Isn't that suspicious to you guys? And look at the court date, October 25th, giving them enough time for us, well, not me, but for people to just say, hey, Junior's in a better place. You know, they have the suspects that they need already. Let's just move on with our lives. That's just how it's gonna be. If you're a minority, that's just how they're gonna treat us. Like we're a nobody. I don't think memories is good enough. I think justice is good enough. So please keep Junior in your prayers. Please stay positive. Stay away from negativity. Don't trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's unite together. Let's learn to love and respect one another as human beings, because we all bleed the same. Nobody bleeds any different color. No matter what race you are, what nationality you are, what gender you are. Everybody deserves to be loved and respected. So, prayers to Junior and his family. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on anything else that comes up. I can only give you guys 100% accurate information and details, and I can only speak what comes from my mind and my heart. You know, I can't see myself making things up and lying to anybody. I've always been an honest and real person, and that's why I started this channel. God bless, peace. This is All Media Access News. Have a good day. Till later.